Jennifer with Iwantyoucos, Colorado Springs, bringing you video interviews of local business owners and professionals. So tell us, who are you and what do you do?
Hi everyone, I'm Ryan Van Arnhem and I'm with the CVO home team in Keller Williams.
So you're a real estate agent?
Yes, I sell real estate and it's a good time to be in the market for real estate.
So we were just discussing off camera. I said, stop, we need to put this on camera. That a lot of people, what did you say? A lot of people think that you're a real estate agent and you can just go and sell stuff, but that's not the case.
Right, there's a lot of people that say that they can get into the market and just automatically think that the business is going to come to you. It took me 5 months to get my first deal, and then after that now within the last 3 months now I have 10. So the average real estate agent only does 8 a year, and
wow.
Especially in your first year, to be able to do double digits, and then my anniversary is not until December.
Oh,
so
wow.
definitely.
So you really are new in the real estate in the business, huh?
Yes, but Keller Williams is actually known not just in our industry in terms of real estate, but across every genre of business as the top training company in the world. So we're a thinly disguised real estate company that really we're just focused on our training and our education of our people.
Nice. Now, one of the other things that we briefly talked about off camera was about, real estate agents developing business plans. And, again, you think, oh, I'm just going to go out there and sell, and let's go to these different networking events and try to make business and stuff like that. But that's not really the best way to do stuff.
No, you have to have a formula of how you're going to be successful, whether it's how many contacts you make per day, how well is your follow-up with those contacts that you're making, and how deep is the relationship that you're building with your client in order to build your business plan and make sure that it's consistent, not the roller coaster ride that so many people get on that are not just in real estate but any other type of business.
Yeah, that's what I run into is how do I build my customer loyalty, and stuff like that. I want repeat customers. I don't want them to buy just one thing from me. I want them to think about me every time they need a gift. So they're like, oh, let's contact Jennifer and tell her what I need it for and see what she comes up with.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And I feel like one of the things that your clients will benefit from too is that you give them gifts that are personalized to them.
Definitely.
You've used me, which is fantastic, so thank you. We're
Course.
currently working on something for you right now, but you do cutting boards
Yes.
from me that have various artwork that relates to the customer, which is nice.
Definitely. I like to get to know my clients on a deep personal level, so I know their likes, their dislikes, what kind of motivates them, and what interests they have, whether it's they have a special picture that they think about, or they have a special they love a sports team of some sort. It gives them a feeling of that I know them on their level,
right? And
that builds that trust factor, and that customer loyalty is what it comes down to. And
you want referrals.
Exactly.
You want people to say, hey, I loved how Ryan treated me, and the customer service and everything else.
Right. I mean, to me, I don't try to go after making just one sale. That's not the way I want to run my business. I want to make sure that my people know that I'm there for them before, during, and after each particular transaction that we go through. And then I have people that are coming back to me already, sending me referrals, whether it's that I knew them by business or by the clients that I'm already working with, that they're already referring their friends to me. So, within my short time as, developing my business, it's already been shown that my customer service is top notch, and they really want to bring that business back to me.
Now, what did you do before real estate?
I was a teacher for a little bit. I worked for the government, and I was in, I worked as the Air Force, and then I was in the Air Force, so I'm a disabled vet actually. So
okay.
I've done a kind of the gambit of things, but everything I've came back to is about helping people along the way. So whether it was, working in the military, working with kids as a strength and conditioning physical education teacher, volleyball coach, all of those things, working in the Air Force, all of those things are about helping people, and those relationships has helped me in my business now.
What made you go into real estate?
You know,
The market?
no, actually, I really just wanted to be my own boss.
Okay.
I kind of got tired of the bureaucracy of stuff.
Right.
So I really wanted to make my own plan, and either I'm going to succeed or fail on my own. And you know, I don't have the mentality of I'm just going to sit back and let it come to me, that I have to go out there and make those connections.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that's what's really brought on the success for me.
Awesome. And is there certain types of houses that you specialize in?
You know, I run the gambit right now. So I've done everything from down at Pueblo West,
Okay.
all the way up to you know, Highlands Ranch in Denver area. So townhouses. I specialize in residential.
Okay.
I do have some people that can help in the commercial side, but I don't. That's more of a cutthroat type of business than residential. And I
I
really
would think that I don't know. I feel like residential would be cutthroat, at least here in our area, because everybody's like looking.
well.
I mean, what do you mean something else by that than maybe what I'm thinking?
The actual business of commercial is much more cutthroat. Like they keep their stuff to themselves.
Oh.
So with residential, it's posted on an MLS, and it's more of an insider type of
Okay.
feeling to it. But in my office at Keller Williams Partners, we are all working to try to help each other. So if we grow our business,
Right.
you know, we're trying to be the most successful agents together.
Mhm.
So if I can help somebody sell their property by bringing them a buyer, it helps out all of us in the long run. 'Cause,
Right.
we have different things that kind of help stimulate our business model in terms of profit share and different things like that as well.
Nice. Is there any like tidbit of information that you think buyers or sellers should be made aware of right now in this market?
You
or
know,
in general?
right now it's the pendulum has swung to in Colorado Springs. Not so much. Pueblo's more of a in the middle.
Okay.
But in Colorado Springs, the pendulum swung more towards a seller's market. So sellers have more of the leverage right now in the transaction. You need to make sure, little tidbits for buyers is make sure that you're pre-approved and that you understand that it is a competitive market. So just going into that, understanding that you need to be ready to be able to purchase. If you're looking right now, it's okay to look, but you also know that don't get your heart set on
like
anything
maybe
just yet.
like look in the area that you're interested in to see what houses are available, just so you can understand. But
Right.
so you know, I want this area. So when I'm ready,
Exactly.
this is the type of houses that have been there.
Exactly, and I actually have a personalized app that I can send out to people via text message.
Okay.
So when they're doing their Sunday drive around the neighborhoods, it can pull it up via GPS and say, "Oh, that one's available." And then I have local lenders here in town that you can meet face to face, as opposed to like some of the bigger companies that kind of pass your loans around.
Right.
So we can get things done in a couple days that may take a week or two from some of the bigger companies.
Wow.
So if you fall in love with the place, we can easily get you pre-approved and get you in, at least in the opportunity to put an offer on that property.
So with your app, does the consumer have the ability to like heart it or something like that and
Yes.
send it to you and say, "Hey,
Yes.
this is something I'm interested in.
Yes.
Can you follow up?"
They can like it, and then I can follow up. They can send me a quick text message. I can follow up as well.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I have the other thing too is I can send out automatic updates that will send them as soon as the other agent puts it on the market. It will get sent directly to an email to them as well. So Zillow, Realtor.com, some of these other agencies that are posting houses for sale, takes them 72 hours. Well, in my last 3 properties that I've sold myself, they sold in less than a day.
So do you feel like you can acquaint more of your sales because you have this technology available?
Right, having that technology is giving people a leg up that
Right.
when I have buyers, they have to be able to be ready to go on a house that day right now, especially during the summertime, the peak buying season.
Right.
So that it does give us a leg up.
That's awesome. I've not heard of that. So that makes just looking that much easier.
I mean, think about it. If you have so many people that are looky-loos on Zillow or some other websites like that, they're 3 days behind. And even if they loved a house, they've already kind of lost out. Because if a house, I put my houses on the market on a Thursday. I usually I don't take showings until a Saturday.
Okay.
So even by that time,
it could be gone.
It could be gone.
Right.
So
now, for people who are looking at pages like Zillow and stuff like that, how accurate are their, what do you call it, Z-estimates, that they have?
The Zestimate is, you can actually search on Zillow itself, and in Colorado Springs they say that 65% of all the listing Zestimates are off by 10% or more.
Okay.
So if you have an estimate on there that says $190,000, it could be overvalued by $10,000 or undervalued by $10,000.
Okay.
So 2/3 of all of those listings, it's not an accurate representation of the market. If you want that, that's why you call me.
Okay.
And you make sure that I can get you the comparative market analysis to be able to make sure that you get.
And what does that mean? Like you're looking at other houses that are similar to yours in the area?
Right. I pull comparables in that market that are whether it's square footage and the style of the house. So I make sure that you're getting the proper valuation of that property. So when you go into wanting to make an offer on a place, that you're not overbidding or underbidding, and you have the best opportunity to win that offer.
Okay.
There's other tricks of the trade that I talk about during a buyer consultation with my people that that also help with making sure that we win that offer as well.
So for somebody like me, if I wanted to potentially sell my house, do you come in and look at it and make suggestions on maybe things that I could change to help increase the value or potential buyer interest and stuff like that?
I actually do that, and I go above, because I'll come in and make sure that we have a starting consultation. I will give you a comparative market analysis of what the other surrounding properties are like. Then I will also offer to, I personally pay for the first consultation with a home stager. So.
Sorry guys, if you hear my dogs. They just went crazy.
So we have a home stager that comes in and will actually give you a 25-page report over do's and don'ts and what things are selling, what colors are working in this market, and everything like that.
That's super helpful.
Yes, definitely. So a properly staged home can get you 5 to 8% more value than a non-staged home.
And that's something that I personally face is, when I go to sell this house, it's ginormous, and it's just two of us. So, I don't want it to look so barren, and so when people do start coming to look at it, I don't want it to be like, oh, this is like, there's nothing here,
Right, and that's the other thing that we can do. We go to the next step and be able to help with that stager, bringing in furniture and being able to stage it correctly, so it gets you that top dollar that you're looking for, especially in the price point that you're at.
Right, that's awesome. So is there anything else you'd like to tell the audience?
Like I kind of told you before, I try to bring in my values of what it was as a working in the Air Force of service before self, excellence in all I do, and the highest level of integrity into my business, because unfortunately some real estate we're looked at kind of as used car salesmen in some ways.
Right.
But I really try to break that model as much as I can and make sure that people understand that I'm here for them, not just, like I said, not just for that transaction, but before, during, and after. And I try to follow up as much as I can and make sure that relationship continues on, throughout the whole life of the people that are living here in Colorado Springs.
Awesome. And if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
Well, they can get a hold of me. I have a direct number, 719-985-9605, or they can email me at ryanvanornum@kw.com. I'm also.
I'll have all those links, so in case you can't spell his last name.
Exactly. Or I have a Facebook business page, Van Ornum Home Team.
Okay.
And then also VanOrnumHomeTeam.com.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for taking time out today.
Thank you.
Yeah. And as always, I Want You Colorado Springs is brought to you by GlassBlasted.com, where you can get all your custom and personalized engraved needs, like he does for his cutting boards. And then if you want to be interviewed and you're in the Springs area, feel free to reach out, 719-323-5059. Thanks and have a wonderful day.